So it's my Valentine's Day card and I'm making cards. Beautiful. It's so shimmery, it's so glittery, and it's so much full of love. It's the mid of Jan and very soon we will be having February, and February means it's a month of love. And yes, we have our Valentine's Day and I'm doing lots of Valentine's Day cards and tags now, and I thought why not to share this beautiful card making video tutorial where I am going to teach you how to make this card tutorial. So when you see, it's a big giant heart, and when you open it up, it's a cute foldable card which opens up as a big flower, and I thought why not to share this with you all. So for making this, the base, you just need a 12 inches by 12 inches cardstock. You can take up any paper you want, you can take any size paper you want, but please make sure that is square. And let's start making this card. So here I have my 12 by 12 cardstock, and I'm going to take my scoreboard and I'm going to score it. Now it's pretty simple. You need to divide your paper into 4 equal halves, and for that I'm going to square it from the center. I'm scoring at a 6-inch line. I'm going to turn it around again on the 6-inch line. Now I have 4 perfect squares. Now I'm just going to give it a nice fold, 1/2 only, and now I'm going to score it at the center because we want to have a base like this where we need to fold these ends also. So for this we need to score on a diagonal line. So for this, what I'm going to do is, I have a center marked here, the 6 inches, and I'm just going to keep both my points, the edges on that line, and then I'm going to score it. This really makes your work easy. If you have seen my scoreboard tutorial, you can realize that why I did this line work. It actually makes your work super easy and fast. Now I'm done with this scoring also. You can see the scoring line, and now I'm going to score it on this portion. Now again I'm going to keep these 2 points on my center line, score it, and just make sure that you are really good with your scoring, because we really don't want to tear off our pages, and if your cardstock is really thick, then you need to put a little more pressure. Okay, so I'm done with my scoring, and now I'm just going to make up all the folds so that it's easy for me to fold them. Okay, so now it's time to fold these pages. So what we are going to do is, we are going to fold 1 and 2, these 2 sides to the center, 1 and 2 like this, and just close this flap, and with your scoring tool just press it hard so that all your lines are pressed really nicely. So this is how it looks, and our base is almost done. Now of course we need to give it a shape. One option, you can make this as a simple square card, or like I said, we are prepping up for our Valentine's Day, so we will be making this in a heart shape. Now we have to do the tracing work of the heart shape, and then we'll do the cutting work. I need to take up my pencil, scissor, and a pre-cut heart shape. So I'll just zoom it a little bit so that you can see. Okay, now this looks good. So here I already have some of my heart shape cards, so I'm going to use this to trace. You can take up any of your paper cut heart shape or any particular size heart shape, whatever you want to trace. Now while tracing it, it's really important step, make sure your closed point, this corner portion, is the bottom portion of your heart, so that when you open up, it is going to open like this. like a flower. So this should be the bottom when you are tracing your heart. I'm going to repeat the same on this. So I'm going to keep my heart shape on the top of this, and then with the help of a pencil I'm going to trace this. Now again, please make sure that your flaps, the open pieces, should be on the top. And now I will be scoring this. You can always adjust the shapes if you want to make it a little bigger or a smaller one. You can always do that. Now I think I just need to adjust this heart shape a bit, and I'll do that with my pencil, and then I'm going to do the cutting work. Now you can see this heart shape. I just need to cut along the lines. Now my cardstock is really thick. It's around 250 GSM, and this is going to give me a little tough time to cut. So for this I am going to be really careful, and I know I need to add a little more pressure while cutting it up. I'll just cut along the lines. You can always do the finishing work or the touch-up work while cutting or after cutting, because it's absolutely fine. There is nothing called just the perfect thing. You can always do some changes here and there as and when required. So just cut along the lines. Okay, now you can see I have some edges here, the rough edges, which I'm going to do a little touch of like when I do my complete cutting work. Okay, now this looks actually just perfect. And keep this aside, and my heart shape is ready. Okay, and this is just perfect. Maybe I just need to do a little trimming work here. Okay, now it's done, and now it's time to decorate it. And for decorating this, now I have this beautiful pattern paper pack. It's a 6x6 paper pack from Craftangles, and it's in the theme of Be My Valentine, which is just perfect for my card, and I thought why not to use this. So I am going to use this one. I really love this design. Or maybe this is really confusing. To design and to choose a perfect pattern paper is a task, so I am not sure. Okay, I'll use this text one. Now, how to cut this pattern paper in the size of your heart? Obviously we need to have a nice border, so here is a simple trick. Keep your paper almost to the center, okay, and then just trace it. So I know my pattern paper is small, but then that's absolutely fine, because anyways we need to have some nice border over here. So now what I'm going to do is, can you see the pencil mark? I know that approximately I need to have half inches ka gap, so I'm just going to trace my heart inside this, and this will be my border line. And now I'm going to trace it here, and I am going to trace it here also. I'm going to repeat the same here, and make sure here your point meets, so that you have a perfect heart shape for your cover. Okay, so now this is almost done, and now I'm going to cut this heart shape design. And you can always remove the pencil marks. You could have even done this on the back side, but I just wanted to make sure that I do have all my sentiments on the pattern paper to my front and in a straight line. That's the reason I opted out for tracing it on the front side, and so here my cutting work is done, and this looks just perfect. And now it's time to stick this. And now for sticking this, I am going to use my liquid adhesive. You can use any of the adhesives you want. I particularly like using liquid adhesives for all my paper crafting work. And let me get me my bottle. Okay, so here I'm going to have my adhesive on the back side of my heart shape. I just need to make sure that my borders are sticked properly, because that's the main part. And I'm going to add one more layer. You can even use your tacky tape, you can even use any of your local glue, it's absolutely fine, but just make sure that the adhesive is really good. Now I will smudge it with my finger a bit, because anyways when I'm going to press it on my cardstock, it is going to be spreading, so like it will be spreading. And now I'm going to stick this on my cardstock. So while sticking this, you need to make sure that you just keep these 2 points together in a straight line, and your card is ready. And now you can decorate it, the inner portion, the way you want, and you can have some different designs. Like in this, I just had this love you tag, then in one I had this cute couple, and in one I have this happy Valentine's Day, and here I have this heart cut out with a love. And you can do n number of designs, n number of decorations the way you want it, and your Valentine Day card is ready. So, and I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and do stay tuned for some really nice exciting upcoming projects on my channel. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.